Hey everyone! In today's video, I'm painting a character I designed for Mermay. I had a lot of fun doing this. Everything from the sketching process right down to the watercolors was super fun to do because it was so liberating, taking an idea from scratch and breathing life into it. I didn't really follow any prompt, so this is just an idea that I had. I've never actually painted a mermaid before, so it was kind of interesting to see what I could come up with because I knew I didn't want something very traditional in a sense, and I almost painted a guy mermaid instead just because I thought that would be a little different. But when I was thinking of that, I was thinking, the type of guy I would draw probably wouldn't have super long hair. It kind of went against something that I wanted to do for the painting because I knew I wanted to play with flow and a little bit of energy and movement. I wanted to have the hair being in motion. Then it got me thinking, why do mermaids have to have hair? Like, life underwater surely isn't exactly the same. If you look at all the other creatures down there, they don't really have hair. So I was thinking, what can I do instead of hair? And then jellyfish came to mind. Also because I didn't really want to do a fish, I wanted to do something a bit different. I know her jellyfish beret thing looks kind of like a pumpkin, but I also knew I wanted it to have kind of a yellowish, orangey, glowy inside, and then an orange like outer cover, because I was studying some jellyfish anatomy, which is pretty interesting because I've never really done that. I wanted to have warmer colors for the jellyfish to contrast with her environment, which I knew would be some kind of cool color. When I was designing the character, I knew that one of the things I really wanted to do is to draw someone with monolids. Another thing I've never done. But it's not because I have anything against monolids or anything. In fact, I find them pretty interesting. And I think they're a little bit underrepresented in the art space sometimes. So I wanted to bring that into this character. I just find facial features in general really interesting, so I like trying out different features and mixing and matching to create my own humanoids. I also knew I wanted her to have a round face because I don't tend to draw very round-faced people, and I wanted to try. It's easy for me to construct a face, but in theory, round faces are a little bit trickier for me because I worry that it might end up looking a little too cartoony for my style. I thought about her eyes and what color I would make them, because initially I was going to do something a bit more quote-unquote normal. I thought it would be a bit more subdued with I don't know, maybe gray or black, something like that. But then I got to thinking, if I'm going to do a kind of like blue or like a turquoise for the background, then the yellows could probably use some purple to go with them. So I popped in some purple eyes and there you go. I wasn't sure what color I was going to make her eyebrows, but I knew I kind of wanted them sparse because, I don't know, I felt like underwater people don't really need eyebrows that much because, you know, like functionality again. But I ended up making them kind of blonde and orange again to harmonize with the other colors in the piece. The oral arms on the jellyfish ended up kind of looking like her hair, so she kind of looks like she's blonde, but technically she doesn't have hair, at least in my head. It's just kind of an illusion. But anyway, I wanted to keep it a little bit more cohesive, so that's what I did. As you can see, I gave her a sort of pseudo nose because, I mean, they don't really need noses if they're gonna spend all their time down there. So it's kind of just gills, but it kind of alludes to a human-ish nose. Overall, I'm really happy with how it came out. Even the face, I'm really happy with it. The only thing that irritates me a little bit is that little spot next to her mouth. I have no idea how that came about. Even when I rewatched the tape, it's not like I splooged any paint there. I think maybe the paper was just a little bit defective in that particular spot, but as you'll see, it dried up a little bit less obvious. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.